Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Yolials. Yes, I am back, guys. If you are new here, I definitely welcome you, and if you've been a loyal zombie, like been here before, I know you. Thank you for being loyal to me, and thank you for staying as family. I love you too, guys, and thank you for being patient with me. Yes, as you can tell for the title of this video is to tell you guys why I have been MIA. Okay, I know I went missing without notice. Okay, I went missing, so it's time for me to just, I feel like I owe you that much, that I should tell you what happened and what is happening, or what had happened that made me to be missing. So as you know, guys, your girl is married, right? Yeah, it's not an easy thing to say, but I feel like you all need to know. It has been a very hard time for me and my family, my husband and my family at large. Even talking about it is a problem. It has been a very hard time. The school was running an isolation just before we get to the campus, get back to the campus. So we had to go to our residence that were assigned to us and stay there for about 10 days, so that to confirm that this girl, this chick, or this guy is free from COVID. Not saying that you get tested, you guys, they check you, like you don't get sick within that time. If you get sick, you must seek medical attention before you get contact to everyone else. Okay, so I had to come back to school. Guys, can't believe the story, it goes all over the place. I really can't tell what is after what. So I noticed that I was missing my periods, and then my husband told me that babe, when was the last time you went through your periods? Did you think of that? I was like, no, it's not that bad. Maybe I'm changing a cycle, I don't know. And as a guys, but I really didn't want him to put his hopes high. Not that we were not trying to have babies. We were not, and we talked about it, that we are not ready yet. We are still new in this. Let us not rush things. We already have our own son, thank goodness. Oh God, help me. We have our own. He asked me that, did you think that you're pregnant because you've been having way too many mood swings and all that? I was like, no babe, you just want me to, okay? And it was like, I was in denial of the things. I felt sick. I really do feel sick. I remember shooting videos right before my birthday, which is on the 3rd of September, but I felt none of the videos were good for the content, so I ended up not posting anything. So I did shoot a video for my birthday. I went to lunch alone because my husband was at work. So I did vlog, and I vlogged and I vlogged, and I'm kind of like, it's not doing anything for me, so I'm not gonna post anything. So I didn't post anything because I felt like it was not worthy to be posted or to be shared. Like I felt like it was not the quality that I supposed to serve you guys, and I decided that no man, I just need to do this test because wow, this is getting worse and I'm getting dizzy and all that. Maybe I'm sick. If in Nyongo, let me just go. So I went to the chemist, and then I told one of my friends that, okay, I think there's something going on here, and my husband has been saying that, girl. So I did go to the chemist, and I went to buy the pregnancy test. I bought 2 of them, and then I bought medicine to help me cleanse my system. So 2 things are here. If I'm pregnant, I'm not going to use this medicine. If I'm not, I'm definitely going to use it because I'm sick. So I went to the chemist and I told the chemist, do you eat this if you are pregnant? And she told me that no, you don't even. Do you think you're pregnant? And it's like, no, I'm not sure. That's why I'm buying this thing, to be sure that I'm pregnant or not. And if I'm not, I'm gonna use this. And then she said, yeah, I think you should do it as you say. Don't use it if you're pregnant. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And then I came back. I was sick, you guys. It was hard for me to come out of the bed, like wake up. I came back from the chemist immediately. And then I tested. I was pregnant. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe the first one, even though I knew it was telling the truth, but I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. So I tested again. I used the second one. I was like, no, this thing is lying. It's my first time being in denial about anything. And I was like, no, this thing is lying and I can't be pregnant. And I did the test again. I found out that I was pregnant, and obviously I was 2 months pregnant. So I didn't tell my husband because I knew he was gonna be excited about things. And then we did have our quarrel, like we did have our disagreement on something. So I was really pissed that time. I would get pissed over small things. So I was really pissed at him that time with no reason, but I was pissed at him. I didn't tell him. So I told my friends that, one of my friends, I was like, hey guys, go into the soul. And I told the rest of them, I was like, guys, this is what is happening, okay? Some of my girls, I told them. And they were quite crazy about it. I had a bad dream, like a dream that told me that I was gonna miscarry a child. It was so like, I was convinced that I was gonna miscarry the child anyway. So I told them, and I was like, no, there's this thing about this dream that is on my nerves, is telling me that I'm gonna lose this child and stuff. And then I think it was a week, I'm not sure about the dates and stuff, but I think it was a week later or some days later, talking with my husband as usual. It was on the 3rd of October, where my friend is getting married with her husband, my beautiful friend. So I went there to do the makeup for her, and some of the mediums she was with, if I'm pronouncing it right. So it was a nice day. So I woke up very early, around 5. Took a shower so that I could be ready. Within an hour I was ready. So I did a bolt to the venue, and then we started doing the deeds. Okay, I did everything. I was tired. I felt like my legs are heavy, my waist is heavy. I'm very tired, and I didn't say anything. I felt like I was bleeding, but I didn't want to like stress about it. And I didn't bring any pads because I knew I was pregnant at the time. So I felt like I was bleeding. So I was like, no, it can't be. And there was this alarming thing that was currently happening. After the week I got tested, I was spotting blood since the 26th, like way before the 26th of September. I was spotting, but I asked a friend, what is going on? And then we both agreed that this is normal. People do go through this. People do go through this even throughout the pregnancy, or even the first trimesters or the mid trimesters. It's normal. So I was spotting a bit, spot a day, spot a day, spot a day. That day I felt like I was bleeding. Like I felt like there's something big coming out, but I didn't mind. Requested a bolt, and then I came back. I came to the room. I thought of like, I need to wash. My body is tired. I need to hype myself up. I I took off the clothes and I saw a blood on my undies. I'm sorry if this is not the content that you were looking for, but I'm just expressing my lifestyle right now. Okay, I don't know if it's relevant, but I felt like you guys deserve to know, you know, like why I have been. So I came that day, I saw blood, and I was like, it's one of those spots, but why is it getting heavy? And I was like, why is it getting heavy now? I was concerned and I was shocked. So I took that shower, I came back in the shower. I decided to eat before I wear and change into clothes. And I decided that I was not gonna do my makeup at all because the time was just against me. I'm just gonna dress up and show up, okay? So I did eat. When I stood up, I was eating, and the only thing I was eating right now, it was tea and bread. I only wanted tea and bread. The whole entire time, I would want tea and bread. Even if I feel like buying food, like real food, I wouldn't eat it. The only thing that I would eat is a burger and McD's. It was my fave. So I sat down and ate this tea and bread. When I was about to stand up, my belly was a bit getting warm, so I did enjoy that feeling that I was not cold anymore. And then my waist, yeah, it was just in between, and my legs were still a bit swollen, so they went down a bit. I thought the shower was doing the things. When I stood up, I was preparing the table, like cleaning the table where I was eating from. So I was going to change into clothes. When I moved back again, I was like, no, I saw blood, panty, and then I started to shock. And I was like, why is it falling now? And when I felt it coming out, I felt like it was heavy. You know when there's something big coming? I felt like there was too much of it coming. So I saw a big blood spot, panty. And then when I checked what I was wearing, I was like, ooh, it's bloody. I'm sorry guys about this. So I had to change, but I couldn't wash it that time because I was going to rush to the wedding. The time was against me at all. It was around 12 and the wedding starts at 12. So it was around 12 already. So I had no time to wash things up. I was going to come back and wash it again. So I felt my waist was heavy again, and then it started to be heavy and I couldn't take it, and I just sat down, told myself that, girl, you're not going. And I felt like it's high time to tell my husband that I'm pregnant. Maybe I was concerned if anything is happening to me, he has to know. Yabo. Not that I was hiding anything from him. I was not. Just that I didn't want him to be surprised about it. Like, I know how he is when I get pregnant. He goes crazy. So I didn't want him to have those high hopes that I'm pregnant, yet I wasn't. Unfortunately, I was, and in denial about it. So I told myself that, let me just tell him what's going on, babe. I took a picture when I did the test and sent it to the girls. I was gonna send it to him. I was like, no, wait, let's not rush. Like, I'm gonna surprise him in a good way, like when I visit next, and just show him, and he gets excited and he hugs me and all that. So I told babe, I sent him the picture on the 26th. I did this, and then it says this: I was pregnant. It's obvious. He was so excited, you guys. I told you, babe. Oh my god, we are pregnant. He's so stupid. He's so ridiculously stupid. He's a fool, that one. So, and like, oh my god, he was like, oh my god, we are pregnant. He was so excited about it. That was the thing that I was like protecting him from. He was so excited about it. Now I have to see you, babe. No. I was like, okay, but this is what is currently happening right now. I showed him, because I took a photo of the big spot that I spotted on the floor. I took a picture of them, and I sent him the picture. I told him that this is what is currently happening, and I think I miscarried the baby. He was frustrated a bit, but excited. He's like, no babe, don't think like that. Let's go to the hospital. He was rushing me, and he came from Umdantsane to where I was, to where I am. We went to the hospital. They ran some tests on me. Found out that I was still pregnant. The nurse told me that the baby was still inside, so I'm safe. And I was curious to ask her what could be the cause of this, and she told me that whether I'm working hard or it's just that it's one of those bloody sessions for pregnant people, or I'm about to miscarry the child. But she says that the baby is still safe. And then she referred me to a doctor. They ran some scans, and the doctor said, how far did you say you were? And I was like, I was approaching my 3 months then, and I told him that I was approaching my 3 months. I'm 2 months full, approaching my 3 months. And he was a male doctor. What we see in the scan, what we see is very smaller than what you say you are having. And there is a fetus in your uterus, and it's surrounded in fluid, but we can't really say it's a fetus, but it is looking like a fetus, but there is no heartbeat. I asked, why don't I have heartbeat? The doctor kindly explained it to me that it could be that the fetus is still smaller than you say you are. It's still growing, or else you are miscarrying. Those are the two things. The baby stopped growing, or else the baby is growing. So we're going to refer you to the gynecologist so that they can confirm what is currently happening. So I was at the ER, so they were going to send me to the gynaes. I went to the gynaes, and then they did a scan on me, and the gynae lady told me the same thing, that the fetus is smaller than what I'm saying it should, and there is no heartbeat. Mind you guys, immediately when a baby is growing, a heartbeat is also growing, heart is also growing. Unless the baby is very small, you won't find the heartbeat. If it's 2 months, there should be a heartbeat there. So she told me that this is a threatened miscarriage, or a miscarriage currently happening. You never know. We just have to wait for the next week and see what the developments of the fetus are. So she discharged me and offered me some medication. I took the medication. I went home with my husband. I think it was 2 days. I slept the first day. We were okay. I took the medication. The second day we slept. Right in the morning, he was preparing me food, I think so, and I felt like going to the loo. No, he was sleeping. Right after breakfast, we were sleeping, and I felt a pain, you guys. I felt a pain on my waistline, and I felt like it's labor pains, because I know labor pains, even though I had a C-section at first. So I know labor pains. So I felt like these are labor pains. Let me just ignore them. Maybe I'm getting funny. I just continued with my phone. I ignored it as much as I can until I felt like I need to go to the loo. When I stood up, I felt like there's pain. I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk, but I forced myself. I tried to call babe, wake up. He couldn't. He was very asleep because he was busy taking care of me the whole night. I was in pain, guys. I I was in so much pain. So I went to the loo. I came back and I saw a big clot. And I was scared. I did yell for him. He couldn't hear me because he was sleeping. I came back again. Now the pain hit me hard. I couldn't walk anymore. I just bent over the bed and he woke up immediately. He saw me in pain. I was like, what's going on? I was like, I think I'm in pains. He was like, no man, did you take your medication? I did take my medication and it was not time to take it again. Like, I'm given 4 hours interval between each medication. So it was not time yet. Please don't mind the extracting light coming from here. It could be the candle. I've lit a candle, so you see. I didn't want to cause a scene. I didn't want to cry, but I was in so much pain. I was in deep pain, like I was giving birth. So immediately after that, you guys, I felt something like, I was like, I want to sit down. When I was about to sit down in bed, he tried to help me sit down, and I felt like my water broke. It's a disbelief, guys. I had water. My water broke, and then I told him everything. He was just right next to me, and I told him there's something coming, like there's warm water coming out of me, and then I was scared. And he told me, no, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna go to the hospital. We're gonna call the ambulance. Or I might as well just take a taxi there, like hire a taxi to take you to hospital. Just sit down and I was like, okay, can I wash first? So that when I go, like, be clean. He couldn't even like get out of the bed, like go and prepare the water for me and stuff. Everything was happening so fast. Immediately when I was like 3 times my water broke. And I was like shocked, what's happening? And I cried because I was confused. I didn't know what's happening. I tried to stand up because I felt like maybe I'm gonna wet the bed or something. Am I urinating myself? But the water is very warm, and then I was wearing a pad, so the pad did grab most of the thing. So I took it out because it was full. The next thing that happened, there was blood everywhere. Like, I saw blood everywhere. Like, my legs were covered in blood. The floor was covered in blood. It was so hard for me, guys. Everything was covered in blood. I didn't believe it when it happened, but it really happened. He was scared and trying to calm me down, but everything was happening the way it should. Like, it was very fast, and I couldn't believe that I was losing my child. It's not the first time that I had a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage before my first son, and then I had my son. I'm sorry, guys. Everything was going fast, and we rushed to the hospital. They did some tests on me. They took blood and everything. They transferred me to another hospital because I was in deep pains. I went to the other hospital, and then they told me that I was no longer having the baby. Not that I was planning to have any, but losing one so traumatized. It's something like you wouldn't want to see. Like, it was my first time to see it this week. I'm sorry if this is too much for you guys, but I felt like you all have to know. And my husband was right next to me. I broke down in tears and I cried. I couldn't believe myself that I keep on losing these babies. I don't know what's going on, but I know that it's God's plan, and I know that He has a reason for doing things. And I felt like it was not time, okay? And then God has a plan for everything. And I felt like God loves me, even though anything is happening the way it is going. It's okay. I broke down and I cried. My husband tried to calm me down, and I don't want to lie, the nurses at my Kiwana hospital, they were so nice with me. Like, they were very nice and calm with me because I was going through a lot. So they got me admitted, you guys. They got me admitted. I stayed there for 3 days. They gave me pills to open up my uterus. It was not opening up. It was not corresponding with what they gave me. Like, my uterus was so intact and closed. So it didn't do any good. So I was being discharged. All in all, it took a lot of time, like about 3 weeks, to get the baby off my body. I had a dead baby in my womb for 3 weeks with so much pain, you guys. I have never been so strong in my life than then. I didn't think I was ready to talk about it, but I felt like I don't want you to pity me, but I felt like y'all deserve to know anyway. Maybe some of you saw me in the pictures that your girl was preggy, so this is the approval. Yes, I was, but not anymore. But I'm okay about it. I'm working on it, and my husband is very supportive and nice about it. And I try to talk about it as much as I can because I feel like talking is the master of things. If you talk, things get healed, and if you talk, feelings get better and all that. I'm sorry, guys, if I overdrafted everything. I felt like you all needed to know. As you've been so supporting to me, I felt like a supporting hand could go a long way. It's still a process, you guys. There are some times when I think about it, and finally, the baby was clean, like taken out. It came out. It came out in the house. Everything, I saw everything. I felt everything. I experienced everything. That was it, guys. Then I'm no longer pregnant, but I did take the birth control because I don't know what's gonna happen next. So I'm not ready now to go through anything that is like nature. So we decided, me and my husband, that we should take the birth control. Since that I'm not ready for another drama in my life. I don't know what's gonna come up, and we are positive about life as we were before, and then we are just dealing with the matter as we go every day. It's definitely not easy, but we try every day to deal with the problem and whatnot, and he's very great. He's helping guys and so supportive, and I appreciate his efforts and all that, and what he did for me, for him to stand up for me. I know how cowardly he is when he sees blood, but he tried to be strong for me and all that. I'm here and your girl is back, okay? This was a sad part of my life and where I didn't want to talk about it, but I felt like talking about it is much better. So some of my friends, I told them later on because I was not ready to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want anything to do with it, and I blamed myself over it because I felt like I have been a bad mom. Maybe I didn't take care of myself very well when I was. And I found out it's not my fault. It's only God who can do things and like he allows things and not allow them. And I felt so lucky and blessed to have people like the people I have in my life. They were so supportive. The people that I told, they were so supportive of me. But I'm okay, guys. I'm okay now. There's nothing in my way from posting things. I will try to keep you up with the content, okay? If you and you're here, I definitely welcome you again. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment, like, and share, okay? I didn't want to be pitied on this video. I don't want like to feel like I'm buying your attention saying this is something that currently happened to me. If I was buying your attention, maybe I should have told you about my first miscarriage, which is I didn't. So I felt like you deserve to know because I told you I was coming and I was going to post content every now and then, and I felt like I was not delivering and I didn't know what was happening. So I knew, and then still I was not coping, and then I dealt with the loss. I'm not saying that I dealt with the loss completely, but I'm a work in process and it's coming really good. Yeah. So you guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know I've said this before, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share my channel. I'll be bringing more of this lifestyle things. I think they are good to go. I felt so much better. I don't know. When I talk about it, I feel much better. So yay guys, I'm happy now. I'm healthy and okay. I did my checkups. My uterus is fine. Everything's still intact. Your girl is still back, safe from the carpet. I'm trying as much as I can get up. I'm trying as much as I can because you never know who's gonna bring it to you or how are you gonna contract it. So guys, stay safe and God bless. I love you guys. Mwah. Oh yes, don't forget to enter the giveaway. I am happy guys. Just know that if I'm crying, I'm not happy about it. I just that the experience, when I think of it, yeah, it just it makes me to cut some onions. But you see, Masina India, right? You know that I have the support in the world. I have people supporting me. The day doesn't go by without me or people checking up on me, you know, like that kind of love. Thank you to all of you who have been supportive to me. I thank you very much, you guys. It meant a lot to be supported by the people you love and people you know. And I don't want you guys to pity me. I'm just sharing this life story about me, what was currently happening when I was away, okay? I'll make sure that I'll make up to you guys. Please enter the giveaway and please share my channel. Even if you don't enter the giveaway, just comment just subscribe to my channel, okay, and then share it to your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone you wish I'll be part of this lovely family that I have right here, okay. I love you guys. See you next time. Mwah.